So I feel pretty bad this morning, and it's all because last night, in the middle of the night, the dog wanted to go outside, and I was like, I wasn't sure if that's what they wanted, and so I said, go back to bed, and then I fell asleep, and then this morning it's like the dog's done like a big, had obviously been to the toilet during the night, and I was like, poor dog, I'm pretty sure that that's what they were saying, walking around. So next time they have that like expression where it's like they're just sitting by your door or they're pacing, I think I'm just going to let them outside for a little while and I can definitely stay awake. It's just that I wasn't sure what they wanted. They were just sitting there. Like usually they go to the door a little bit more encouragingly, but yeah, I wasn't really sure. But I thought initially that maybe they did want to go to the loo. And then, I've woken up and there's been a mess, during the last 8 hours. And it's like, or last 6 hours even. And I was like, oh, I really should have let the dog out. So I was like, my bad, my bad. I knew there were signs. I just wasn't sure. So, yeah. So I think if I do notice them pacing before I go to bed, it's like probably a good idea to actually let them out for a little while. And sometimes, hopefully, they'll come back pretty quickly so I can go to sleep. But I sort of feel kind of guilty because I was like, I knew those were signs. I just didn't know for sure, and I was tired and I couldn't be bothered checking. So I was like, now there's like a big smell. They probably did in the kitchen or something. And I'm like, well, that's going to turn me off my breakfast. So, but yeah, I do feel a little bit bad about it. But yeah, I'll get over the guilty feeling. I just hope that I can ascertain whether or not, like, read dog sign language. So I'm still getting used to it because they don't really bark, but they were sort of, I don't know, they have this like excited expression like, oh, I want to play, but that's not, oh, I want to play. It's like, oh, I really want to go outside. So I think that's the interpretation of it. And I'm like, oh, I bet they did want to, I thought they did want to go outside, but they were just sitting there. And it's like, usually they're a little more playful. Like they only broke out a tiny little bit of playful. And I was like, usually when they do want to go to the loo really bad, they don't go into bed. And they went into bed to sit there. And I was like, okay, well, you must be okay for now. But yeah, but I feel bad because I knew that there were signs. It wasn't coming across as like urgent. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure what you want. And I was tired. So I was like, okay, well, next time I'll know if I hear them making noise in the middle of the night. That's what they want.